this.
Yes,
And
and also don't forget about the you can walk or drive Christmas on the Bayou right here on Bayou Tesh. They will have over 1 million lights. They'll be lighting that up tonight as well, and that goes on to past New Year's Day. So for the rest of the month, past New Year's, they'll have those lights lit up over there on the Bayou. So cool. Also, you can turn your radio to 93.5 FM, and they have music to be synchronized to the lights.
And we've got some exciting news to bring to you. If you were listening earlier on KQKI, you heard the news, but this is the first time we're going to tell everyone watching about this exciting project that we're going to bring to you during the holiday season in coordination with the Tesh Theater for the Performing Arts. Next Friday, December 8th at 7 p.m., and then on Saturday, December 9th at 2 p.m., they're going to bring the live radio play, It's a Wonderful Life, adapted by Joe Landry. And this beloved American holiday classic comes to captivating life as a live 1940s radio broadcast. If you would like to see it in person, tickets are only $10. You can go to eventbrite.com and make sure you search Tesh Theater for the Performing Arts. That is starring students from Patterson High School, Centerville, St. John Elementary, and Hanson Memorial High School Theater. But if you miss it, you get to enjoy. You know, they say radio is the theater of the mind. Well, it's going to be recorded live next Saturday. We're going to bring it to you again on the radio on KQKI 95.3 FM, exclusively on KQKI, on Monday, December 18th. We will tell you the time in the next week or two with an encore presentation on Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. And so you can gather around the radio just like families used to do back in the day in the 30s and the 40s and listen to radio theater.
Yes.
And we're going to bring it to you, get the eggnog and, you know, all the good sweets and really enjoy a great time around the radio with your family. And we're looking forward to this. Again, it's going to be recorded live next Saturday. And we want to thank Tiger Verdin, the board of directors of the Tesh Theater for the Performing Arts, all the actors, everyone's got a part of this, and of course our sponsors. And we'll be telling you about our sponsors as we go on the next week or two. So as far as I know, this may be the first time we've done this, at least in recent years, on KQKI, and we're definitely looking forward to that, Brian.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep, it will be a lot of fun.
Brady B. The parade is on its way.
Yes, it is. It's about a block from us right now.
Yep.
And here it comes. And again, we want to thank Mayor Eugene Fulcard, First Lady, his great wife, Terry Fulcard,
Yes.
and all of the city councilmen here in Franklin. And, of course, Tiger Bird and Tammy Rogers. We could not do it without them. And they always do a great job. Anything they put on here in Franklin is done with excellence, and you can expect a big crowd.
When you look at what they're doing in this city, isn't it just phenomenal?
It really is. It really is. So
I was talking to my listeners this morning, and I was saying when I was growing up, we used to always say, man, I wish there was more to do around the town. You know, there's nothing to do here. And honestly, we can't say that anymore because the Tri-City area, Franklin, St. Mary Parish in general has really just evolved in the way of entertainment, family activities. It's just come such a long way since I was a kid. And I'm thankful
and
for
that's a very good point right there, because look at, even on Christmas Eve, they have the lamppost drop.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that they've never had before in St. Mary Parish.
Sure.
But you can come right here to Franklin.
Exactly right.
And have a lot of fun on New Year's Eve.
Exactly right. And Jordan, you've got that information. If you want to go ahead and, well, we've got.
I was okay with saying that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
Please do.
I didn't know if I could let anything out.
Yes, that's a Friday night, New Year's Eve celebration, December 31st, in historic downtown Franklin. You can come. It's 7 p.m. past midnight.
That's going to be on a.
Actually, that's going to be on a Sunday. I think we've got a typo.
I think so.
Yep, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's not Jordan's fault.
Let me see here. No, we're going to have to get on Tiger. We got us a little typo right there.
That's right, Brady.
I'm going to get on Tiger. That's right, Brian.
We got a little inside joke we're doing right now.
Yes,
so.
That's right, Brian.
That's right, Brady.
But that's exactly right, and we are about, I did it again. I didn't even mean to. Here we go, folks. They are approaching our position right here at Main and Willow Streets, and we want to thank everybody for joining us. We want to thank you, Jordan, Brian Prodich, my son, Braden. Braden's just chilling. He's like, at some point, I'll get to work.
He had his Buddha earlier and his sausage, so he's like, I'm good to go now.
Yep.
I'm full.
Yes.
That's it.
As soon as we got here, Braden told us, he said, I got 2 problems. I said, okay, what are your problems? He said, number 1, I'm hungry. Number 2, he just needed some kind of connection or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a Boro thing.
Yeah, so I had to bring him down the street. He got a Boudin link. He got a link of sausage, 2 bags of chips, and a Pepsi. He's good to go. Half priorities. There you go. Oh, he's got priorities. Excuse me.
It's a priority.
Always. He's a growing boy.
Is Tiger going to be riding in this?
Tiger will probably be walking, so you should be able to grab him.
Because he'll go live and do things like that as well.
More than
Okay,
likely he
gotcha.
will. And hey, folks, let's do a check-in. If we want to see where you're watching from. If you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, tell us where you're watching from, because we have so many people that watch from out of town, out of state, and even out of the country. And I am watching right now on Facebook. I'd like to see where you're watching from, because so many people would love to be here. And Jordan, as you mentioned, hey, you know, we've got so much to do here, unlike maybe what it used to be in the past. And basically, you know, you see Hallmark-type movies, and you're like, oh, that looks like something you'd see on Hallmark. We actually have those events now.
Yeah.
If you go to Berwick, you've got along the riverfront, we covered the Christmas lighting ceremony Monday night. The lighthouse looks like a Christmas tree. You go in Morgan City, I mean, the oak trees in Lawrence Park are beautiful. I know the Bayou Vista Community Center, that's lit up. Baldwin does something. Patterson, you've got Moray Park. I don't want to leave anyone out, but let me see. I've covered Baldwin, Franklin, let's see, Bayou Vista, Patterson, Morgan City, and if I've left somebody out, it's not on purpose, trust me. But we're just, you know, I'm talking about some of the events that we've been covering here in the last couple of weeks or so. But there are things to do here in St. Mary Parish, and don't forget, as soon as the parade is over, the Christmas on the Bayou Christmas lighting ceremony will happen here in the Courthouse Square. They're going to reveal the lamplighter. Actually, we're going to get to do that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And they're going to turn on the lights, over 1 million lights here in downtown Franklin and along Tesh Drive. Behind the courthouse, absolutely beautiful. Make sure you turn your radio on to 93.5 FM so you can hear the music, and then hurry up and flip right back to 95.3.
That's it.
So there you go. And again, we want to thank Mayor Eugene Fulcard and the City Council for making it possible for us to be out here. Hey, I don't think I need that. My son's having himself a grand old time tonight. Let's just put it that way.
He sure is, isn't he?
Yes, he's having fun. He's been in the country too long. He's been hanging out at his grandparents' deer hunting. So let's see. I know we've got several city council members, and Brian, I've got that list. I know you've got the other list.
Yeah, I sure do.
I was provided with the list of officials that are going to be riding, and we want to thank all of the council members, everyone who's making it possible for us to be out here tonight. And also want to thank our first responders for keeping us safe.
Yeah.
As always, the parade is being led, escorted by the Franklin Police Department and Franklin Fire Department. Want to thank them.
This is always fun.
Yes,
isn't
it is.
Get you in the mood a little bit, you know,
Yep.
for
In the
Christmas.
Christmas
Absolutely.
spirit.
That's
Yes.
what I was looking for.
Yeah, there you go. Christmas spirit. Well, we're stopped for some reason. They're probably waiting for the rest of them to make that turn at Iberia onto Main.
Yeah.
There we go. That usually means action. Sometimes not so good action. Tonight is good action.
Why do I feel like we're doing like, what's that cops program or something like that?
What you gonna do when they come
Yeah,
for you?
that's right.
There we go.
That's right, Brady.
That's right, Brian. All right, Brian is going to be our guy who's going to actually get out on the street and talk to people tonight.
I'm going to try my best.
Okay, if not, we'll switch up.
Brady likes to talk a lot, so. This is interesting. Look at the fire truck.
Yeah, I love it. It gets your attention,
goodness.
doesn't it?
Boy, that'll get you going.
Yes, it does. That's right, Brian. Thank you to the Franklin Fire Department, the Franklin Police Department, all of you who are watching Facebook, YouTube, the KQKI app, kqki.live. Also, you can watch on your Roku TV as well as your Amazon Fire Stick. Now we've got a little gap behind the fire truck and the other golf cart. What's that?
We need to get one of those.
I agree.
Yeah, there is a gap.
That's normal for parades.
Want to welcome in Rob and Shane, everyone else watching on Facebook and across the KQKI digital network.
I want to say hey to my friend Edwin, if you're watching from San Antonio, Texas, because he told me he was going to be watching. I appreciate you, my friend.
Awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and say hello to my dad.
Do that.
Pop, he's watching in.
Hello, Mr. Leo. And once again, we want to thank Mayor Eugene Fulcard.
Yep.
His wife, Terry, was out here a while ago, along with Mr. Rack. He's out here with some friends.
Yeah.
The Louisiana Housing Corporation, I believe, or the authority he mentioned. Want to thank all of the council members here in Franklin. Let's see if I can remember them. Councilman Levine, Garrison, Robinson, Gilbo, and Otan. I did it.
Good job,
I did
Brady.
it, man.
You can go ahead and take the mic now.
Well, I had to make sure I went through the list in my head. But I'll tell you who they are as they pass. How's that?
Gotcha.
I'll do that. So you can tell I spent a good bit of time in Franklin, and I enjoy it. There's so much
And I
going
do
on
too.
here.
Here comes Tiger, and I don't know if we're going to be able
Grab
to
him.
get him in?
Grab him. Let's
We're
do
gonna
it.
We're going to grab you, Tiger.
Grab me.
Yes, we sure are. We're live. And tell us a little bit about this tradition. Always a great night for the city of Franklin.
That's right. You know, of course, we didn't kick off Christmas with this, but we're officially kicking off Christmas in Franklin with the decorated golf cart parade. You see the mayor and the first lady passing us right now. You know, it's something that's a little different. It's not, we don't allow any vehicles beyond the emergency vehicles. It makes it different. You know, people have to kind of put their heart and soul into it because it's a decorated golf cart parade. And guess what? It's a very, you're gonna see people that they've won the past 2 years. So I'm talking Polaris Refrigeration, and then Rotary Club also won 2 years in a row. So it's a stiff competition, especially between those two groups. But it's a beautiful night in Franklin. You see the families out. I mean, it's just smiles on every face, and about to turn on over 1 million lights for just everybody to enjoy.
And you know that's great because there's nothing like it anywhere close. Tell us about New Year's night as well, or New Year's Eve.
I'm gonna flip on you.
Okay, you gotta go.
No. Look, right here you have the 2023 lamp lighters, which is the Franklin Generate alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. So they are the lamp lighters this year because they do so much volunteerism in the city. And you see this entire group that's walking behind them as well. It's everybody. It's the kids. They do so much for the children, school children, and not only the city. I mean, they do volunteerism. They clean up trash. You name it, they do it. And they're involved in every aspect of our government.
Well, Tiger, is great what y'all are doing for the city. I'm going to let you get it. That way you can get some things done. Brady?
All right, Brian, coming up.
I think we missed the mayor, too, and I apologize.
Well, at least we did get him on the air earlier. We'll get him after a while.
Okay.
We get him. He was speeding on by. That is part of
He was flying.
Yeah, he was ready. He's ready to go. This is part of the Lamplighter, the Delta Sigma
Yeah.
Theta chapter. They, of course,
Merry Christmas.
yes, Merry Christmas. Congratulations to them. You know, Brian, we do spend a lot of time here in Franklin covering events, and
Yeah.
many times they are actually out here participating and volunteering, and congratulations to them. So
And they're going to be the Lamplighters, right?
they sure will. And that would be the Franklin Jeanerette chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Again, congratulations to them. I think that's maybe Miss Pearl Rack, if I'm not mistaken.
that
She's
is,
driving.
isn't
Yes,
it? Okay.
she is driving.
Yeah.
And
I'm
congratulations
going
to
to
them.
get out of the way a little bit here. I think he's trying to work his way with the camera. That is Miss Rack. I ought to go out there and grab
Go
her.
for it. Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to try. I'm not
Go
sure
ask her
if I'm
about
gonna
their
cut out or
organization.
not. Am I cutting
No, you're
out?
fine. You're
I'm
good. You're good. We buy good
Rack.
equipment.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, how you
Tell it. Are you having fun tonight?
I'm having so much fun. I remember that Jesus is the reason for the season,
Yeah.
and we're trying to give back to the community and everybody else. So Merry, Merry Christmas.
How does it feel for y'all to be the lamplighter?
Oh, it's really an honor. It's an honor for us to do that. And we're just, everybody, when we heard that, the members, they were so happy, they were pleased, and we feel very honored.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Rack.
Brian, if you can ask her, we'll.
And this is our first Vice President, Lou Pearl Washington.
And how are you doing tonight? You're having fun?
Having so much fun. I like Rack driving me around.
Yes, indeed. I may hop on the back.
There you go. Hey, we have a couple of minutes because there is a space. Ask
Did
her.
you want me? Okay.
Ask them about their, well, if their sorority, if they can tell us what they do.
Miss Rack, can you tell us about the sorority and what y'all do?
Okay, Franklin Jeanerette Alumni Chapter is a member of, is a part of Delta Sigma Theta International Sorority. And Delta Sigma Theta was founded in 1913, but the Franklin Jeanerette Alumni Chapter was chartered on June the 6th, 1987. And since then, we have a 5-point programmatic thrust that we've been working with through the National Sorority. And those activities from that 5-point programmatic thrust that deals with educational development, economic development, physical and mental health, political involvement and awareness, and international awareness. Those are the things that we pinpoint for our programmatic thrust. So that's why for educational development, we have our youth clubs, we have high school clubs, the Del Leaders, we have junior high clubs, the Del Neeks, and then the boys, Del Caps. We have even a children club called Del Kids. And so, and we work on all kind of other things. We did 2 successful Stop the Violence programs because of social action that we're involved with political awareness and involvement. And so it's just a lot of things. Wherever we see that there's a need for Franklin Jeanerette Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, then we are there.
Well, y'all keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
very Merry Christmas.
All right, coming up
And a
next,
Happy New Year. That's right.
that is Mayor Pro Tem Lester Levine in
There
the
we go.
passenger seat right there.
And I'm not sure maybe if I can get over.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Going to be able to.
Yep, that's Lester Levine, the Mayor Pro Tem
Gotcha.
in the blue jacket.
How are you, sir? And what do you think about tonight? You having fun?
Oh, we're actually having a whole lot of fun tonight. It's just exciting to see all the kids out and the parents with them. It's just outstanding for this to happen every year for us during this time of the year.
Tell us a little bit about Franklin and how everything. I mean, it's great, right? Having everything that's happening in the city of Franklin right now.
Okay, it's great. We're still working at some things. We're making sure that people getting adequate water. We're working at that, making sure that we continue to work on the pipe systems and stuff that being burst at times. Our workers out there doing the best that they can, and we're being proactive on everything when it comes to that, making sure that the people understand that we're not here trying to patch anything for them. We're steady trying to fix it, and we've just been blessed enough that they understand what we're doing.
Yeah, and it just takes time.
Yeah, because you know they say Rome wasn't built in one day.
That's exactly
There
right.
we go.
Shout out to Mr. McDaniel that's with me right here, my driver.
Are you having a great night?
Having an excellent time. Shout out to the city of Franklin. Continue doing whatever they're doing.
Well, Well, thank y'all so much. Be safe. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, Brian, driving right now, we've got Councilman Joe Garrison
Yes.
right behind you, followed by Mr. Jamie Robinson, another councilman. And then we've got the city marshal, Miss Carla Weidenborner. She is behind Councilman Robinson.
Yes.
Yep. Whoever you want to get, it's up to you, or you can just wait for the next ones, whatever you
I
want.
just can't believe I'm standing in the middle of the street.
I know.
And I haven't been stopped by a cop yet.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Got Councilman Garrison.
Franklin City Councilman Joe Garrison. I just want to wish each and everybody a very Merry Christmas this holiday season.
Well, thank you so much. And you having a great time tonight?
Great time. We do this annually. We get usually a nice turnout. It's a fun, family-friendly environment, always here in Franklin. And especially during this time of year, people come together and just have a great time.
And of course, the golf carts. I love the golf carts. Y'all really get creative with them.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, we've been doing this annually for about probably 5-6 years, maybe a little more. But it's something that the people love to see and take part in. So, hey, how y'all doing? Yes.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, Brian, if you want to catch Councilman Jamie Robinson right behind him.
Okay, there we go. We have Councilman Robinson. Councilman Robinson, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Merry Christmas.
Is this one of your favorite times of the year with the
The
parade?
events that we throw, one of the events that we throw every year, that just bring the people out, and I'm glad the weather's cooperating, and we're having a good time with everything.
Well, thank you so much, sir. And you have a Merry Christmas.
All right.
And Brady, it's pretty much the same, you know.
Yep.
When you look at it, everyone just loves it.
Yes,
I
they
can
do.
ask them a million times what's your favorite thing.
It's
or
always the
whatever,
same thing.
And it's going to be pretty much.
Yep.
It's going to go back to that, right?
Yeah, exactly right. The parade is now starting to move again, and as we mentioned, we've got City Marshal Carla Weinborner, and following her, we've got members of the VFW, American Legion, and the VFW Auxiliary. So we want to thank them who have served our country, kept us safe, protect our freedoms, and so I'm so glad Brian and Jordan, they put the VFW, the American Legion, close to the front, because that's exactly where they should be.
Yes, that's right.
You know, I have to go back to Miss Rack for a second, because you gotta love her, right?
I love Miss Rack.
Great to talk
Yes.
to.
She was, I believe, a school teacher. Then she served on the St. Mary Parish School
right.
Board. And, boy, she is a firecracker. She's something else.
You know, I was going to ask her how's retired life, but I don't think she's retired.
I don't think so either. I don't think she has. And so, all right. Now, I think following the list here, as I mentioned, you've got members of the VFW, American Legion. Brian, you may have to, okay, now we're starting to get to the, you can, I know this is number 7, so if I miss a number, you may have to tell me, but this is Tesh Action Clinic. They've got 2 golf carts, and want to thank Tesh Action Clinic, one of our advertisers on KQKI. I want to thank Dr. Wiltz, Mrs. Diane Wiltz, and they do so much for the community. But Tesh Action Clinic, they are located in like 7 parishes. You can always visit tamhealth.org. If you're looking for a healthcare provider, Tesh Action Clinic can help you out. I can tell you that right now. They treat all members of the family no matter what you need. And so I'm glad they're part of the festivities tonight.
Don't they?
Yes. Here we go, right here, 7 and 8.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
And that one is the Grinch.
Yes. And if I'm not mistaken here, there we go. That is Miss Beverly. Right here on number 8,
okay.
Miss Florence Beverly. She is the marketing director of Tesh Action Clinic here on the 2nd golf cart for Tesh Action Clinic. And who do we have here,
That looks
Brian?
like number 3.
They're gonna.
Number 3.
This is going to be number 3, or is it
Polaro's
13?
red.
I'm going to have to get out of here. That's 13.
13.
It's going to
Okay.
be 13.
Arlington Mansion. We saw them earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they were coming down the street a lot earlier, huh?
Yes, they
to
were.
Get into place.
Yep.
And isn't that that's like the limo of golf carts, right?
I know. That's you don't see too many stretched ones, but that's a stretched one.
That's the one we need.
Yes.
We could get you around at the festivals in that, B.
That's what I'm talking about. And fast, too.
Oh, that one one is really cool. That's number 6. That's
Yep.
after them, I believe.
Okay.
And there's a big like snowman thing on the back. And number 6, Little Miss Christmas of Morgan City, Scarlett Legnon.
All right.
Oh, you were able to. You can see better than me, and I'm closer.
And
Isn't this great with the
yes.
lights? They're not really the Grinch, though, right?
No, nobody's in that kind of mood tonight. And want to remind you to stay tuned for the Christmas on the Bayou lighting ceremony coming up following the parade. And they have, of course, revealed the lamp lighter for 2023, and they will be participating. All right, which one then we've got number 9 coming up. That would be the Chastity Rabin family. You know what I like about this too? Families can get involved.
Yeah.
If you have a golf cart, you can get your hands on a golf cart. Anybody can decorate a golf cart and get in this parade.
Yes.
And look, they've got the music in the golf cart.
Yep.
And they're just dancing. Isn't that great?
That's right, Brian. That's awesome. That's amazing. And don't forget, as we mentioned earlier, we are teaming up with the Tesh Theater for the Performing Arts as they present It's a Wonderful Life radio play next Friday night at 6 p.m. and then the Saturday from 2 until, well, beginning at 2 o'clock. Only $10, but next Saturday's performance will be recorded and will be played back on KQKI on Monday, December 18th, and then again an encore performance on Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. and exclusively on KQKI, bringing back the days of radio dramas.
It's going to be great.
It will be.
You know, when we started talking about that, and right as soon as you said it, I thought it was awesome.
I think so too. So we appreciate the opportunity to work with the Tesh Theater for the Performing Arts, and that we like to go back in time, don't we?
Yeah,
and
we sure do. We like to reminisce a little.
We sure do. Do you have a number on this
I
one?
liked
here?
it when I was about 8 years old.
I think that was number 14.
That's 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rodney Monette family.
Oh, this one's great coming
What number is that one, Brian? I don't see it.
up. You know what?
I don't see the number.
Maybe Santa came down and took away the number.
Yeah, this is going wonderful. Yes,
I don't see a number on it.
Well, it's really pretty with the candy cane.
Yeah, it sure is. Got the lights on it, of course, and then
That will make her night.
the green, the gold, and like you said, candy canes.
Yes, and then right behind them we have number 10, the Desolat family.
Yeah. And look at number 3 behind that one. Isn't that great?
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Number 3, Polaro's Refrigeration. I think they are the reigning champs. Mr. Vernon was telling us earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, I can
And
kind of
that
see
is-
why, perhaps.
Yes, that is amazing.
This is it right here. That's awesome.
Oh, but we
Merry
have-
Christmas. Wow. Can you say creativity?
Number 16 as well. I'm loving the Snoopy motorcycle on
great.
top.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that's really cool.
Fantastic.
It's like a duck blind met a camp.
Yes.
Only in South Louisiana. What can we say?
Lil B likes that one.
He sure
probably,
does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Look who's here.
Santa's coming, that's right.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane.
Feels so much of a traditional Christmas
Yeah, it
atmosphere
really
out
is.
here.
It's
Like something you would see on Hallmark.
Yes.
I would try to get up there to interview him, but
Obviously, you're
I
not
don't
as
know if
brave
could
as I am.
climb that.
You're not as brave as I am. You know I would probably take the chance.
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah, buddy.
I think we'll get the opportunity to hear from him.
We will.
Yeah.
We will. And so the end of the golf cart parade is pretty much here. Here at Courthouse Square, you see the police officers coming in. And again, you know, as the Franklin Fire Department is escorting Santa Claus through town, we want to thank our first responders. Franklin Police Department, Franklin Fire Department, Acadian Ambulance passed earlier, all of our local first responders. They work extra hard every day, but especially during the holidays to keep us safe. thank you guys and gals so much for what you do to keep us safe. And
You think they'll let me get up there?
hey, give it a shot. Go for it. They'll let you.
If not, I can get arrested.
Yes. Hey, you have 2 options. There you go. I knew they would.
They're going to let me, Brady.
Hey, Brian finally made it on top
How
of.
are you?
How are you?
You took a long trip, didn't you? You tired or?
Very tired, very tired. All the elves are over working overtime. We're getting it ready.
What's your message for for everyone here in the city of Franklin tonight?
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and most importantly, safe holidays.
Well, thank you so much, Santa. Hello, Mrs. Claus. There we go, Brady.
Hey,
And I
he
made
finally
all.
did it. Finally. You know what? He wouldn't let me outdo him.
Yes, indeed. I just, knowing that Brady would probably do it, I had to go ahead.
Of course I would. I may have asked permission. Only that the reason why that way they wouldn't take off without me telling them. But so here come the police officers now. We want to say hello to someone in Arkansas. Her name is Kim Dees. She is one of our huge fans.
That's awesome.
She listens on the KQKI app. Her friend is videoing or taking pictures of us right now. But she
Okay.
put me on the phone a while ago with Kim, and Kim spoke to myself and my son Braden. She listens faithfully all the way in Arkansas on the KQKI app. One of the many listeners we have literally around the world. And so, Kim, if you watch this video, thank you so much for listening to us, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
You want to tell Kim hello?
Kim, we love you here in Franklin. We wishing you the best, honey, in Bee Branch.
Yes.
There we go.
Well, hey, Merry Christmas. I'm sure it's a little cooler up there than it is right now
Maybe
down here.
so, yeah.
You know, we've got 71 degrees, and we're celebrating Christmas. What we're going to do.
I'm in shorts.
Yes. So Brian and Braden are now going to get set up. They're going to move the camera into position to get ready to cover the lamplighter ceremony. So if you can just, everyone hang in there, enjoy the sights and sounds of what's happening. You can hear DJ Fab in the background playing the Christmas music. And there you go.
We're filling your heart with the very best sounds of the season. Merry Christmas from South Louisiana's Christmas station, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
All righty, and welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to bring you the lamplighter ceremony live. And so, Jordan, as we mentioned earlier, it's your first year being married for Christmas. How does that feel?
Yes, it feels really good. My husband and I actually have been working on our house since we've been married. We've been doing a lot of construction, and we're staying with my mom currently. So we are trying to be in our home for Christmas. There's
Cool.
no better present than to be in my home with my family, and
Yep.
so I'm praying that that's possible for us.
That way you can literally sing "I'll Be Home for Christmas."
Exactly. I
Yep.
told my husband, I said, don't buy me no presents. I just want to be in my house.
Yes.
Which,
It's-
knowing him, he'll still buy me a present. But
Yes, yes. You know, there's nothing like your first Christmas married. Let's see here. This is going to be my 18th Christmas married to my wife, Lauren. And, of course, we have 2 children. Well, 3 if you include the dog.
Yes.
And so it really gets better and better each year. And to be able to celebrate Christmas in your own home together, it's really, really nice.
it really is a blessing. I really am appreciative this year of everything God's done for me, graduating college, getting married, and just so looking forward to the future.
Yep, I think you have a bright future, and of course, your beautiful daughter Peyton. I know she's going to get really spoiled for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I went a little crazy on Black Friday for her, but she's worth it.
Who didn't? Kids are always worth it.
Yes,
always
indeed.
worth it. And so Brian and Braden, they're about ready to get ready for this ceremonious. We think we are.
We think we are. There are a lot of people to get on over to that area. So what we're probably going to do is go ahead and point it at or toward the tree.
That's fine too.
I'm going to try to get over there to get some sound.
Yeah, do that.
That way
Do that.
people can hear Brady B. And there you go.
Now,
Let's
if
go
you
ahead and
need
take
me,
this little bit. This is all live. So.
Okay, hey, now if you need my help to get through the crowd, I don't mind. I'm not shy now.
Well, the thing I'm worried about is the wire too.
Yeah, I understand.
Because we're gonna get little B over here, so you're gonna see the camera move a little bit.
They'll get it.
But no, we're not flying a drone. So
Holler at me if you need my help there.
all the little B.
Yes, so watch. I know it looks like you're on a rocking cruise ship right now if you're watching.
You want to go down this way? We're going to try it, Brady.
Go for it. I think you can do it.
You want to just go straight down that way.
A tree or something down there?
What's a tree? What you say?
Hey, there's nothing like live media.
I'm not putting him in a tree. I can tell you that, right? I can tell you that.
I don't know
He's
if this
okay, Brady. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if this was a good idea, putting those two guys together in that
No,
crowd.
probably not. Well, let's try to go that way, and then you can always point it at the tree. Yeah, we are live, so let's go ahead and go through here. I'm not. I don't think you're going to really be able to hear me. I'm probably cutting out. Hang on a little bit. This is good.
You can probably.
All right, Brady, I think I'm back. Okay, there we go. Brady is going have fun. How do you keep the light on, Jordan? No, that was his phone.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm back, and we want to thank everyone for being patient with us.
Thank you so much. There is a huge crowd out here tonight. They are
goodness, right,
crowded up around the Christmas tree. They are ready for the lamp lighting ceremony and the tree to be lit. So thank you all for your patience.
Yes.
I'm sure you can hear the Christmas music playing in the background.
And we learned some things, too, because it would have been nice to have a camera on this end to point at that tree.
Last year we had
We did,
of them.
huh?
We had
Okay.
one there, I believe, and one there.
Gotcha. So we are live here in Franklin, awaiting the lighting ceremony, and we'll have Mayor Eugene Fulcart. We got a chance to talk to Santa, so everyone got to hear what Santa had to say. And
absolutely.
always a great time of the year when you look at, the reason for it foremost.
Yes.
And then families being together and just
There's
coming
nothing
together.
else like it.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
From our studio to your home, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. From South Louisiana's Christmas station, 95.3 FM, KQAI.
All right, here we go. Sounds like they're about to turn on the Bayou lights.
We're going to wait for Santa Claus to get over here, possibly.
I have a mic stand over there. I'll take it. If you want, I can take it.
They are waiting for Santa Claus to come. Can't light the Christmas lights without Santa.
And I'm coming back, Jordan.
All right.
I kind of left you there for a second.
It's okay.
So the mic must have been cutting out then.
Yeah, it was cutting out.
Okay. All right, there we go. Go ahead, tell me what it is. All right, guys, if y'all can just hang in there, we're going to bring you some audio. We're going to reconnect something here. And again, it's live radio and video, so sometimes things are just a fluid situation. So we're going to get connected real quick. And Braden, I know, is showing we're trying to get connected here. And we're going to try to get you an audio feed over there where they are about to bring you the lighting ceremony. And sometimes wireless technology doesn't want to work with us, although we try to work with it. And Brian's going to go over there with the microphone and see if we can get a better connection.
Yeah, I'm
right.
trying.
There we go.
Let's see, B. I'm trying not to break anything. It's going to be the main thing. But I know what it is because we have our big trailer out here.
Right.
And the signal's kind of getting blocked. So.
Even if your headset blocks, the mic should be okay, B.
Right.
So we're going to try to bring that into you now. All right, there we go. And unfortunately, we are. Let me see if we're going to be able to get it.
All right, we got Santa in the house, but we got a lot of other people in the house. And the first person I want to call up is the mayor. Let's hear it from
Right, good evening. Right, on behalf of the city of Franklin, we're extremely happy and elated to have our annual Christmas parade. Just very briefly, I would like to acknowledge our city council members that are here. But first, I would like to acknowledge my wife, First Lady Terry Fulcard. She's always with us, always here with us. So we're very, very happy to have her with us this afternoon. Also, we have Mayor Pro Tem Lester Levine, Councilman Jamie Robinson, Councilman Joe Garrison and his wife Elaine. So thank you all for coming out. We can't do this without our elected members of the Franklin City Council. As we do many of the things that we do in the community, we cannot do it without them. So just very, very quickly before I get into some great things of revealing our 2023 lamplighter, I have Mayor Pro Tem Levine to give a brief prayer.
Father God, we thank you tonight for allowing us to have clear weather due to the weather that took place today. So we just grateful that you were able to allow us to have light tonight. Father God, we ask that you continue to touch Franklin. Bless us, Father God. Bless the mayor, the council, and the citizens of Franklin. We ask that everyone here tonight have a great time and enjoy what God has allowed us to do tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And also, whenever you see our Public Works Director, Mr. Jeremy Smith, and his staff, Ms. Belvinato, and the Public Works Director, and I would also like to thank them very much for the wonderful job they do every year on the Christmas decorations. I would also like to thank our Fire Chief, Chief Chuck Bushbaugh, for the fire department turning out, as well as our Chief Handy of the Franklin Police Department, the Chief of Police that have the security apparatus on lock. So we thank God for them as well. So we cannot do this alone. We do this as a team, and we work as a team effort. So here's what we're here for. I even see Mrs. Alfreda was the member of the Democratic Executive Committee. Thank you, Ms. Al, for coming out. Another elected official. I don't see any other elected officials that are with us tonight. But okay, Ms. Deborah Jones of the St. Mary Parish School Board. Thank you so much, Ms. Deborah. And continue to keep Ms. Deb in your prayers. So thank God she's here with us tonight. So just very briefly, every year we honor a group or an organization that does some extraordinary things in our community. Last year we had Mr. Skippy Hebert, who pressure washed all of Franklin. He would pressure wash you if you had been standing in his pathway. We thank God for him and the organization that he also worked with, the Franklin Design Committee. The year before that, we honored the Wanda and Myriad Food Pantry. The year before, someone from Bayou Health System, Ms. Stephanie Gidry. And one year we honored St. Mary Community Action. So this year, we're extremely honored to reveal our lamplighter. It's the Franklin General Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
And of course, Mayor Fulcourt is talking. Of course, there is a lot of crowd noise. Unfortunately, we're trying to capture the noise, the sound for you as much as we can, but there is a lot of crowd noise. We're just trying to hang in there for you so we can bring you the lighting ceremony. And so for those of you on KQKI, we're going to go ahead and turn you back to music. We've got Zydeco Saturday night coming up on KQKI 95.3 FM. For you on video, we'll continue to bring you live coverage right here on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Has always stood on the shoulders of giants. We thank God for
holiday season from 95.3 FM, South Louisiana's Christmas station.
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Franklin General Alumni Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, what all you all do in our community. We're extremely honored, very honored to bestow this honor on your organization and the beautiful leadership. Find the spot in front. When you see the red coming, get ready. I have a red cap on today to help commemorate Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. So we're very, very happy for what all they do in our community. And before I turn it over to Alexis, I would also like to thank my administrative staff. All they have done do what we do on a daily basis. And sometimes we do a thankless job, but I thank God for them. Tammy Rogers, Ed Tigerbird, Karen, Kareem, the whole administrative staff at the City of Franklin. I cannot do this alone. We have a great team. I have a great group of department heads that do great things in Franklin on a daily basis. So I thank God for you all. So at this time, I'll turn it over to our lamplighter for 2023. I'm very, very humbled and honored because Alexis is sort of like a niece to me, and a little sister. And we thank God for her and for what all you have done in this community. So we're very, very thankful for that. To the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, we humbly bestow this award upon you all. So I turn it over to you. Then we'll turn the lights on. Get this festivity on.
They saying it's in a give me a few more minutes. Give me a few more minutes. So as chapter president of Franklin General Alumni Chapter, I am humbled and honored as well to accept this honor. We have our sorority members in the back. We have our Del leaders, Del Cap, Del B, and we have our debutante member with us tonight. He mentioned in June 6, 1987, we were founded. And we were founded by our two charter members.
I'll make my way over there.
And Brady, I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but we're going to try something a little different here if we can.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to run up to little B and take that plug out of that camera.
Okay, go for it. Let's do it. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I believe that's going to work. And excuses as Brian is going to try to get us some better audio so you can hear what's going on. Unfortunately, our mic was not reaching. But once he does that, we should have better audio, at least going to video as well. And we do apologize. There's a lot of people out here blocking our wireless system, so this should help you out, be able to hear a lot better.
Mr. Mayor, you take the lamplight.
And you'll be able to see the lights come on shortly.
Where you put it on. I'm
gonna
keep these deltas up here with me. What's going on, ladies? How y'all doing tonight? All right. Well, look, we're gonna do a countdown in a little bit. I got Miss Pearl Rack right here. So we have Miss Alexis Rack, who is the president, and Miss Lou Pearl Washington, who is the vice president. So they're gonna turn on the lights with the mayor. They're headed back there. All right, if y'all ready, let me hear you scream. We got Santa in the house in Franklin, y'all. All right, here we go. We're gonna start from 10, 9,